So hi everyone, I'm Jamie Anning, Global Director of Creative Excellence at VMLY&R, and today I am joined by Jens, Managing Director Creation at Scholz and Friends Group Germany, and we're focusing on Cannes 2022 insights from inside the print and publishing jury room. So thank you for joining me, Jens.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me, Jamie.
Great stuff. So in the spirit of keeping these interviews short and sweet, we provided all of our jurors a list of questions ahead of time. So let's get started with the answers. So first question, how did your jury define what winning work looks like in print and publishing lines this year?
We, the jury, asked ourselves, what is print? And in addition to challenge the classic definition of print, we wanted to discover and celebrate the many dimensions of the medium to push things forward and to inspire the print solutions of tomorrow.
Great, excellent. And through all the work that you saw, what trends did you identify from the work this year?
First, it was lots of serious work, probably because the world has been in chaos at large the last couple of years. But the other thing that's worth noticing is that it was a significant decline in entries of print and publishing. So in 2012, 6,000 entries resulting into 94 lions. In 2022, 10 years later, 800 entries resulting or converting into 21 lions. But despite of the decline, there was lots of powerful, brilliant work, and we as a jury actually fought hard to give out actually a few extra lines in order to fully represent the great quality of work in the print and publishing category.
Okay, excellent. So with the decline in entries, what did you wish that you saw more of? And on the contrary, what did you wish that you saw less of?
Maybe more solutions that used print specifically as or let's say solutions that were print specific, because I think print, the way we look at it, is more than just the standard still picture, copy and logo. I wish that people were really applying creativity to redefine the medium to make it relevant today. Maybe also more humor and far out thinking, both in conception and execution. I think it was a lot of safe stuff this year.
Okay. So with that in mind, so the Grand Prix for this year was the elections edition. So if you can tell us a bit about why this piece of work won the Grand Prix.
Yeah, the election edition from An-Nahar newspaper in Lebanon won the Grand Prix. And to us, it was a beautiful piece of work that actually does this, thinking outside the box, using creativity to actually discover other dimensions of the print medium. In this case, it actually proved it more efficient for the newspaper not to go to print. So instead of writing about the practical challenges preventing the national election to take place, the publisher in the newspaper actually became the solution by not printing and donating their paper and ink to the cause. And for us, that was an important reminder of the power of print, even when it's not printed. And further, it demonstrates that the old traditional medium can be equally culturally relevant today than it was when Gutenberg invented the printed press in 1455.
Excellent, great. So aside from the Grand Prix, what was your other favorite pieces of work that you saw this year?
I think my personal favorite was the Heinz Draw Ketchup. I think it was a strong insight on brand truth, and it was so playfully fun and effortlessly simply executed. So to me, that was a standout piece.
Okay, excellent. And looking ahead to 2023, how would you like to see the work in print and publishing lines evolve next year?
Maybe when it comes to the print lines, since it's a smaller category, I wish that each and every jury member actually got to see all of the entries and not just parts of the entries, because I think it would give us a more holistic overview in order to see what we should award. Because I think the current way it sets up, actually some really great print executions fell out of the system and were not awarded, even though they should have been, because of some formal, what do you call it, rules.
Right. So more in terms of how the work is judged from an operational perspective rather than the work itself being entered.
Yeah. Is that okay to say, or is that too critical?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so with that in mind, then, what advice do you have for people that want to win in print and publishing Lions? How do they get that accolade? How do they get to the top in the jury room?
So I think that's a little bit back to our definition of what should win this year, according to our jury. I think first and foremost, think more print and find new smart ways and unseen ways to use the print medium. Because I think, as earlier said, print is so much more than an analog flat piece of paper.
Okay. And why specifically for VMLY&R? Why is it important to be recognized as award-winning in this particular Lion?
In my book, great ideas are great ideas, period. And I know that print is maybe not the most zeitgeisty, hippest medium, taking in consideration that it's been around for a long time and it's the second category in Cannes after film. But as a big print lover, I personally look at print as a cornerstone of communication. And I also think it's a true form of art. So, and an agency should ideally be able to deliver brilliant solutions from TV to PR to creative use of data and including print, in my point of view.
Okay. And then I guess finally, what tips and tricks did you learn that you could potentially be used for our future success in print and publishing?
What I liked in the jury room is that we were very positive, we were all passionate, but we were gentle women and gentle men discussing the theme, and we're very thorough going through the work to really try to identify the work that should be awarded and recognized. And at the end of the day, it's I know we love it, but it's only advertising. So I think it's about having fun and respect to each other and keep an optimistic, positive feeling about it, attitude. I think that is what I witnessed, and that's what I tried to contribute with. And I think that was a joy to see take place.
Great. Excellent. Well, a very positive message to finish on. Well, thank you for your time, Jens.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for representing the VMLY&R network at Cannes.
Hey, it was a pleasure. I really enjoyed it. I was very proud and humble and happy to be able to represent VMLY&R and Germany and Scholz and Friends. It was really a great experience. So thank you for having me.
Fabulous. And thanks to anyone who is tuning into this. Please be sure to check out all our Insight interviews on our Creative Excellence YouTube channel. Until next time, thank you very much.
Thank you.